Welcome back to Raise Your Horns. I'm DW Sauer, and today what we're going to do is take a look at another viewer recommendation. Daniel Monroe has recommended the newest, I think it's the newest single by Linkin Park, Heavy as the Crown. And I'm going to put off his link in the bio. Big shout out to him. And we're going to take a look at this video. I haven't listened to Linkin Park in, over 20 years at this point, and I'll explain all that later. So looking forward to seeing what they have with the new singer. So Heavy as the Crown, Linkin Park. Not a bad intro here. So, very much like the sound I kind of remember.
It's pouring in, you're laid on the floor again. One knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't
his voice sounds the same after all these years.
Aiming so high, it's ringing so low. Trying to catch fire, but feeling so cold. Hold it inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know. Today's gonna be the day you notice. Cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Turn to run, now look what it's become. Outnumbered 10 to 1. Back then should've bit your tongue, cause there's no turning back. This path once it's begun, you're already on that list. Say you don't want what you can't resist. Waving that sword when the pen won't miss. Watch it all falling apart like this. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the
This is interesting.
Today's gonna be the day you notice. Cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for.
She held that pretty long time. It's still going.
What you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the
So doing an evaluation like this, especially after a singer has passed, I think it's tough, honestly, because difficult to say, and I think you probably understand what I mean, because Chester had such a unique voice. And I haven't listened to Linkin Park really for the most part since 2000. The Hybrid Theory came out my senior year in high school, and it was huge. It was everywhere. People playing it like crazy nonstop. You can hear it in cars passing by. It was in radios. It was in, restaurants and all that. It was everywhere. And it's not that I hated the band by any means. That's not the thing. It's just, it wasn't for me. I didn't like the style overall. But like I said, Chester had an amazing voice. Not denying that. And replacing him, I think, had to have been extremely hard for the band to do overall. Because I don't want to compare the two singers because I'm really trying to look at these as new eras. Like even with Static X, I absolutely love Static X. I listened to them ever since they first came out, first heard them. But, with them replacing Wayne, it was like, what do we get into? Now, I will say I do like what they have done with Zero up front, but I don't want to hear them play any of Wayne's songs, to be honest with you, and I haven't. And I'm sure they have, and there's probably some live videos that I could go check out, but I don't want to. Because to me, the new singer and and I forget his name from Dope. I don't want to hear him do Wayne. I'm enjoying him as Zero with the band as is, and it's just like Alice in Chains. I saw Alice in Chains live. Actually, it's probably been like 7-8 years at this point. I don't know, whatever. But this singer, and I forget his name as well. I'm doing a terrible job at the names today. But overall, great with his Alice in Chains stuff, but he cannot do Lane's. It sounded terrible. So I guess with this, ratings wise, for me as a song, it would be Three Horns Up. And that's probably what I would have even have rated it with Chester still being here. It's not my thing. It's not my style of music. It's not something I would go to in any means in any situation. It's just Linkin Park's not for me. But what I'm really interested in is hearing what the fans say. How are y'all excited about this? Do you like the new singer and her voice and her style? Are you looking at this as just a new era overall? Are you comparing the two singers? I'm curious about what your thoughts are. Because like I said, I kind of like, with me and the bands I like, replacing a singer, it's kind of like, okay, I can respect the new angle you're going towards and you're moving forward, but I just don't want to hear somebody take on the previous singer. So that's just my thoughts, my point of view. But let me know, Linkin Park fans, let me know what you think about this, because like I said, I'm not a fan, and it's nothing against the bands, it's not for me, but I am interested in what you're thinking. I've had a lot of issues with this recording, and I had to re-record this eval. Had some lag issues, so like you could hear me fine, but video was lagging big time. By the time that you see this, they had already released their third single. So let me know what you think about these, and are you excited for their new album coming up? I'm just curious. So let me know, comment if you're new here and you enjoyed this rambling in reaction. Please consider subscribing and letting me know what y'all want to see next. But I appreciate y'all. Take care.